Hello, folks, and hey, Bear. Welcome to the Nateland podcast. I'm Nate Bargatze, Brian Bates,
Hello,
Aaron Weber.
What's up?
Dusty Slate.
Okay.
So, real quick, just Nateland presents the Showcase Season 3. It's here this Friday. Tune into the Nateland YouTube channel for the premiere of Burpee from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I love Burpee. I opened for him, 6 or 7 years ago in Greensboro, North Carolina. So funny. He's great, and he killed on that show.
he did. I hosted that one. He murdered.
Burpee's great. First, I hosted when I won a competition at the Charlotte Comedy Zone about 10 years ago.
Wow.
He was the host.
Oh, yeah.
He's great.
Well, check him out this Friday. That's fun. Don't forget Ryan Hamilton. We're taping his special. There's still a few tickets left. Doing 2 shows at the Neptune Theater in Seattle. That's coming up. And then, Dusty Slay.
Wet Heat. It's out now.
It's out.
All right.
I imagine it's doing very well.
Yeah.
And
Shockingly well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, go check it out.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a hot show. I think it's better than Working Man. And it's super hot right now. So the wet heat is in full effect out here.
Yeah.
Stay inside. Watch the special.
Right. Do
Yeah.
you have plans for the watch party? What are you going to do the release date?
No, I got to go. I'll be, by the time this comes out, I'll be in New York City doing some promo.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I'll probably watch it alone somewhere. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. You won't, but you have a watch party whenever you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just watch it with my family. They may
Yeah.
do something at Zany's, I think, after Brian's show,
Oh, cool.
which was already happened
Yeah.
by the time this comes out. But so I just won't be here. My wife will be
I'm going to
here.
be mad if I don't have a lot of people and then there's a line out the door afterwards. Come watch
Oh,
your
for your
special.
watch party that you won't be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be like that.
Yeah. It'll be just something for people to get together and
Yeah, just hang out. My wife can come,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's out. I'm pumped about it. I love it. I think it's a great special. It's just good, funny, regular jokes.
There we go.
Nothing wild. Nothing you can I always say it's not I don't do comedy for kids, but you can watch it with your aunt and you're not going to be
Yeah.
worried.
Mhm.
It's going to be great.
Yep. All right.
That's great.
Wet Heat. It's out now. Netflix. All right. This week, me and Aaron were together, so we have some of our stuff I think fits in with our topic.
Yeah.
today.
Right.
So we can. Is there anything we had that stuck? I golfed at Hazeltine, which is nice.
We can talk about the
Because
first pitch of
Yeah.
the Brewers game.
To the first pitch out at the Brewers game with J.J. Watt as well. There's a lot of people out there.
Did you guys throw it out together?
No, he was, every first pitch, there's usually like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, okay.
And so it was a few other people than me, than JJ Watt.
Whose was better, yours or his?
His is
I mean, I would argue his hit the dirt. JJ was throwing better than me in the warm up, but I think JJ threw a pitch that would get people to swing at, and I think my pitch was a safe pitch.
let's take a look at it.
It
right,
was
let's see.
right here, a little too low.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's high.
Just hit a batter.
Yeah,
No,
mine
but
was-
that's a good. Yeah,
It was
you're not-
higher than I remember.
It's a
it being.
brushback pitch.
Yeah,
There's nothing
it's a brush-
embarrassing about that
It
pitch,
is
though.
high, but it's a pitch that no one, unless you see this video, you don't know. Everybody that's watching's like, oh, it was great. Everybody that's there live,
Of course.
because you can't really see. But it's he doesn't have to get up. He doesn't have to do anything. We're minding our own business there. JJ, I think, threw it and his hit the dirt, and he got some groans.
He did.
But I think JJ's would have been a pitch that you could have.
It got over the plate.
Is it on
did
here?
hit the dirt. I don't
Yeah.
know if is it on this broadcast,
No.
Brian? I don't think so.
It got over the plate, and I
Yeah.
think it was a pitch that would make you swing. I think it was a pitch designed to make you swing. My pitch was a safe. I'm a guy that gets brought out, and you go, I'm not trying to you know,
But he's an athlete, though. When you're an athlete, you almost like feel like, well, I gotta.
There's an expectation,
Yeah.
for sure.
And he's from
Especially-
Wisconsin.
yeah.
Exactly. This was a hometown thing for him. And,
Yes.
and then so
Yes.
he had a lot on the line.
Yeah.
I need to. I do terrific leading up to it, and then the day when you go to practice, you get a little a little nervous, and that's my pitches. The few that I've done, they all go left because I hold on to them too long,
Right.
and so I need to gain some confidence.
But it's
to be
above
throwing
the
some
plate.
heat.
It's not in the dirt.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not going to be throwing
embarrassing.
heat. It's not embarrassing. It's the guy doesn't have to move. It's a fun.
It
it's
popped from the
just-
crowd too.
yeah.
It was a cool.
Boom.
It was
Yeah.
a special day with the
Yeah.
Brewers because it was an alumni day.
Mhm.
So all the great Brewers of the recent past were there. They did a home run derby after the game. So like Prince Fielder was in the dugout,
Yeah.
and all
wow.
these guys were just around. So there was like a fun energy in the ballpark.
Do you think if you threw heat, though, it
Wet
might,
heat.
yeah,
Wet heat.
yeah, that it might be better?
It might be because when you're trying to steer something, it usually
Yeah.
doesn't go good. And so it might be better to just like out of your head.
Try to light that guy up.
Yeah. Just like get it going. But
Make him wish he'd have worn a face mask.
But you know what, dude? You threw from the rubber, and that's
Yeah.
all that counts, man. You didn't throw from the front of the mound like a lot of people.
yeah, we, Larry Fitzgerald, which it seems like I'm throwing these crazy names, but they were just at the thing. But he was telling me his first pitch, he doesn't even go to the rubber.
Stands in
He
front.
just stands in front of the mound.
He was like, "There's no all you're doing is trying not to be a meme when you go do this. No one's gonna remember if you're
Wow.
on the rubber.
That's
No
a
one's
good
gonna remember
point.
if you do, like And once you've been to the rubber, you're like, it doesn't matter. Like,
He's like, I'm a Hall of Famer. I got nothing. I can only lose.
you can only lose.
Yeah.
He's probably thrown out so many pitches.
Right.
I mean, you could argue that's why maybe the next one I might be doing one on a minor league team. So maybe I'll try to build some confidence.
Little
I
zip
think you
in it.
gotta
Yeah.
you gotta make the catcher go. All right, this guy, he tries to throw
Yeah.
heat. Maybe put on a chest pad, put on the mask.
Mhm.
Just do it,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
in case.
Nervous. Make him
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah,
When I threw out mine at the Sounds game, Aaron was there. I pitched from the stretch. I went all in, acted
Yeah.
out, but I got in my position a little too fast, if you remember. So I had to stand there with the ball behind my back,
Yeah.
looking in for about 30
Yeah,
seconds.
because you didn't want to balk, right? It's like I'm already.
exactly.
I'm
So
already in my
I got a little
wind
too
up.
excited. It was
Yeah.
fun.
I think I'm trying not to do that because
Because I'm fun.
You're fun. You're definitely making it about you and not everybody else that's got jobs and running a thing. You definitely are slowing the process down. So I tend to go and figure they've seen it all. I bet they don't need me to go in and do a show with
Well, that's the
this.
difference. We're trying to become a meme. We're trying.
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
We're trying
I was
to get
throwing to a rooster, so
That's true.
I've
think
thrown
you
to that
gotta-
same rooster.
throw a curveball.
yeah, he dropped it. It was a
Yeah.
strike.
Tear your shoulder on the pitch.
I'm gonna
Get an
try.
injury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of, did you guys do the golf ball?
We didn't. We talked about it all weekend. Nate called me out on the air about it to the Brewers.
I saw it at
broadcast
the
team.
very end.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
guy said he can't.
They shot it down pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's bigger than you think.
I know,
It's-
I know.
I was trying to get it done there, but I think when we showed up, we ended up like a lot of the Brewers were awesome. They were
great,
Yeah,
dude.
they were great. We got to talk to everybody. We got to be in the locker room before. Like it was very cool. JJ Watt's awesome. Like it was and so it was just a fun like hang. So we didn't get out there earlier. If we had got out there earlier, but I want to do it, but I was like, I don't want to. I got to kind of protect it. It's like I'm protecting Aaron. I can't have him just, because I want it to, when it happens, I need it to happen at that moment. It can't, I don't want him to go throw a tennis ball. I don't want to throw a baseball. I
Yeah.
don't want him really doing any of it because
I think you can do it.
Thanks, man.
we need it. The whole point of it is, that's the first time is to see.
I mean, what's to lose though? You throw it. Let's say it doesn't make it. Everybody goes, "Told you," and you go, "Yeah, guys, of course I can't do it."
Well, it's if I barely miss it, that's one thing. But if I don't even get close, that's humiliating because of how I've been talking about it.
I don't think so.
We had a guy write in say that he and his coworkers went out, tried it themselves. 60 to 70 yards is what they could get.
With a roll?
I think that's what he meant. Yeah, with the roll. And then he said,
where do they work?
Do you know how many yards a golf course,
Come on now.
an average golf course is?
Like 6,500.
Okay, that's what he said, 6,500. So he said that would be, at that yard, that'd be 93 strokes. Then if you two putt, that'd be a 129.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're neck and neck at that point.
I mean, it's closer than you're making a pretty good point, Aaron. But I just don't think you can throw it that many times without pulling your arm out.
Yeah.
But so that golf thing can happen. And we were just talking about that. Like, I'm going to get it put on the schedule.
We'll make it happen.
And we're going to make it happen. We'll probably play 9 holes.
You down to put up or shut up, Brian?
Yeah. Can you tell Micah I need some lessons before then?
Yeah. We can play. We can do. Yeah, I say we go do it, and that one will be. We play 9 holes. We don't need to be out there all day.
We were throwing it around in the arenas this weekend, and I realized I have no internal instinct for how long like the yardage is. We were throwing across the arena. I was like, that's probably 140 yards. And then the crew was like, that was 40 yards. And you're like, oh. And then I got conflicting information. So we're going to have to go somewhere where it's all measured out.
Yeah.
And we'll make it happen.
Like a golf course.
Potentially.
Were you throwing a golf ball in this arena?
No.
No, we wouldn't let him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want him to. I don't need him to getting any kind of ideas.
They let me build confidence with a different kind of ball.
Yeah.
What are you throwing?
Throwing just like a leather ball to play catch.
Just a ball that
Football.
a grown man carries everywhere.
Yeah.
And that grown man is Aaron.
But what do you mean? Just
to be fair, we
leather ball?
love it. But
Everybody loves that
Everybody
ball.
loves it, but it's Aaron walks around with the ball. We're not finding a ball. We go to the guy that carries a ball around.
So it's not a racket ball, not a football. It's just a.
It's like a perfect ball. It's like a softball, like a softer softball.
It's halfway between a baseball and a softball. It's made out of leather. It's a slightly weighted. It's unbelievable. It's the best toss of your life.
How do I get one? Like, what would I type in?
I got an extra
Amazon?
one. I'll give it to you. It's called a yard ball.
Yard ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you my extra one.
Okay.
If you're really down to throw it
it's
around.
nice to you just because it's. You have any downtime, you just kind of pop, and Aaron's always.
He's ready.
Aaron's always. There's a nice If you have any moment of silence, there's Aaron, and he just a little point, and you just know a ball's about to come.
You're about to walk on stage and make eye contact with him.
Make eye contact. He goes, "You want it?" And you go, "All right, I guess I'll take it."
I played catch with the crowd a little bit last
you?
night. It was
Really?
great.
I love that.
When
everything was going on. We'll talk about it later.
Oh,
but yeah.
really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I love that. The yard ball going with the crowd.
That's
Try to
right.
get it going around the crowd, but then back to you like a beach ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw it around while the show's going.
During my set.
Yeah.
All right.
I had something one time I had the audience pass around to look at.
Collection plate?
Forget what it was, but
clock?
like a picture of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to see if they would do it.
Uh-huh.
And they did.
Yeah.
That's on the
Take it
special?
and look.
Yeah. That's what the whole special is. Just following people around,
Yeah.
passing the picture.
Passing stuff around.
Yeah.
I was Friday. I was in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, doing the Life for
Oh,
Life
yeah.
event at Sanger Theater with Derek Stroop and
Mhm.
Andrew Stanley. Had a great time.
Did you see Toby?
I did see Toby.
Yeah.
He gave us a gift and very nice.
Did you go to the mayor's office?
No,
Okay.
no, he didn't invite us. and
Okay.
I didn't
He
show
goes,
up.
that's
too
enough.
bad.
There's only
Yeah.
so much the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to go in there and sit behind the desk and want to bang on the thing.
Well, of
just like the first pitch. He
Yeah.
just goes, "You mind if I do a whole thing?" And they're like, all right, man."
Take my picture while I'm doing it. But that was great. And then Saturday night, I was at the Grand Ole Opry. And
Okay.
It's always such an honor to get to do that. It's so
Who are
fun.
some people you were with?
T. Graham Brown,
I know T. Graham Brown.
Connie Smith,
Connie Smith.
Riders in the Sky.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's some classic Opry people.
classic,
Mhm.
classic. So it was a lot of fun.
All right. Wait, yes, that's for you, Dusty.
Oh, I went to Vegas.
Oh.
I was at the Venetian.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great. very nice, great show, a lot of fun. I took Vince Fabra, who went to college in Hattiesburg, who's friends with the mayor. It was great. I went to a magic show, which, I don't necessarily support, but it was,
as my father.
well, we've talked about it a little bit, me and your dad. He's like, I'm doing sleight of hand, I'm not doing magic.
Sorcery.
And this was Jin Shin.
Okay.
He won the.
That dude's unbelievable. Man.
Yeah, he won AGT a couple of times, and then we.
I saw him on the Penn and Teller show, and he fooled Penn and Teller.
Oh yeah,
that guy's unbelievable.
We did a little social media thing, and then I went to a show, and it is unbelievable.
Yeah,
it is. He's so good, like it doesn't even make sense. That's why I'm like, he kept saying it was sleight of hand. I'm like, it can't be. This guy is doing something interdimensional. It's just the trick he did for me, which will be a social media clip, was he gave me a deck of cards and I I shuffled them up a bunch of times. And then he would go, all right, just name a color and I'll flip that card over. And I would go black, red, black, red, 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 black, black, black. And no matter what I did, that was the card he turned over.
Wow.
And it's and then the last card was a card that I picked and looked at, and I can wrap my head around how he did that part.
Yeah.
But the other part, it doesn't make any sense. At some point, there would be more black than red or more, you know what I mean? I would run out of, but the whole deck.
Wow.
So, but if you're talking about it's like what was that word?
Interdimensional.
Dimensional. This guy's operating on a fourth dimension.
Yeah. So, but if you thought of that against it, who's that on? You or the magician? If you don't want to see magic because you're afraid they're doing that, but he's telling you he's not, who's that?
I'm not mad at the guy. I'm not blaming him, but I'm just saying.
But if you don't like magic, I mean, it's a your belief versus if versus the magician, because you believe the magician has
some special powers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that would be on.
What a waste to only be a magician if you actually have special powers.
Well,
that's how they start.
Yeah.
But he's making, he's probably making a lot of money. He's doing a residency there. But it's really.
But I mean, still make more money by being an alien.
Well, he may do that on the side. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? Where they're doing
side hustle.
Where there was who was that guy? Chris Angel.
Yeah.
He would go to, somebody would hand him a stack of ones and he would do some, thing, and then it would all be hundreds.
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds like the kind of magic to have.
Yes.
Why would you do anything else but go to poor neighborhoods and give people hundreds?
Yeah. Well, that's where I was think about what you just said and think about heart, and be like,
well, I'm just saying, it feels like he's able to dip into an unseen dimension and do things with cards that we can't see. It's so wild how good he is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so wild.
That is the best review for a magician of all time. This dude operates on an interdimensional plane.
Yeah. The other guy, he had an assistant, and the assistant, I don't know if it was an assistant, but it was another magician that did some stuff in between. And he had a voodoo doll. And
you don't like that.
I closed my eyes during those parts of the show.
Yeah. Were you on stage?
No, I just didn't want to watch it.
Okay.
I didn't want to witness
You want to listen to it, but no, you don't want to see
Well, I didn't want to listen to it, but I can't rightly turn off my ears.
Yeah.
But I could I just didn't want. He had the doll, and he was stare deep into the doll's eyes.
Yeah.
And then he was doing stuff where he's lifting the doll's arm, and then the guy's arm would lift.
Did it look like you, the voodoo doll?
No.
You'd be an easy guy to make a voodoo doll out of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because you
could sell voodoo dolls.
I could.
You could, Dusty Slade voodoo doll.
I mean, I could.
A wet heat
A
voodoo
guy
doll.
gave me a toy made of me.
Made of you.
Well, yeah. Look at this.
Made out of you.
Look at that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
He had it actually printed out and made action figure.
real-
That's great.
Real toy there.
That's really
Can
cool.
you show the
Yeah.
camera?
I don't know how to show it, but
You
just turn it
pointed
around.
at it. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. You got an action figure.
Yeah.
Did you open it? Or?
No, I didn't open
Yeah.
it because my kids will just tear it up.
Yeah, I think the packaging's part of it too.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
Maybe
cool.
kids-
Now I gotta get a new
let
one.
Your kids, play with it. It'd be fun.
Well, I got a couple of things, and I do let them play with it, and then they break it.
Yeah.
Every time. They break it every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, guys, you got enough toys. You don't need to play with your dad toy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just they'll pretend like you're yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no need to pretend. I am yelling.
Yeah. We've talked about it before as comics. We try a joke on stage. Doesn't go how we think. Crickets. But you know what is a joke? The prices of some of these companies charge for razors.
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh, man. Harry's prices, though, no joke. They send the best quality razors right to your door for a fraction of the price of the big brands. And right now, you can get a $10 trial set for just $8 plus a free gift at harrys.com/Nate. An exclusive offer for our listeners. We love the packaging it comes in. It just looks clean. The quality's so nice. You can shave my face so easily. Even the weight of the handle is noticeable quality. I have tried multiple brands. This one is my favorite.
Your face looks good.
Looks good.
It looks, it's a smooth shave. I noticed it when you walked in.
Yep. The smell of their body wash, so nice. Aaron, smell that. They have scents like redwood,
He smells good.
wildlands,
Take
and
your word
stone.
for it.
Plus, they have lotion, hair gel, and deodorant. Your loss. Harry is German-engineered blades made in their own factory that stay sharp longer. And, of course, a convenient subscription option that you can cancel anytime. So get the shaving products that always delivers. Get Harry's. Normally, their trial set is $10, but right now you can get it for just $8, plus a free gift at harrys.com/Nate.
$8, that's a good deal.
That is a good deal. That's our exclusive link, harrys.com/Nate for an $8 trial set and a free gift.
All right, starting with your comments here, Wilson Goins.
It's a tough last name.
Talking about the moon when Dusty isn't there is like having an episode on golf without Nate. Yeah.
Well,
I think it's for the same reason
Not really.
you did sandwiches without me. It's
Yeah.
like you want people to be objective and not get too emotionally
Yes.
involved in it.
Yeah.
It was a good move.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
a lot of people in the comments kept saying that I don't believe that the moon exists. I do believe the moon's real. You
Yeah.
can see it up there.
yeah, we said that on the podcast.
I just don't think it's, something you can
I
learn.
did
made
it as
of
a service
cheese.
as a service to you, so you didn't have to spend 2 hours saying, "Well, that didn't happen." That didn't
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's what I would have did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's best that you did it that way.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
the magic thing.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Right.
I
I mean, I went because the guy, he was very nice, and it's a good show.
yeah. Yeah, people are nice.
Some of them, yeah.
some of them, yeah. Michelle Ramos. Only on Nateland can we hear a spirited debate on the staying power of Taylor Swift versus Michael Jackson on an episode about the moon. Way to be consistent, guys.
You're talking about the guy that does the moon walk?
I think
Yeah.
that's how we got there.
That's how we got
talked about
into
the
it.
moonwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob Miru. Sounds like an animal's name, Mira.
Yeah.
Like you see them where y'all at? We're at by the mirrors.
Right by the lemurs. Yeah.
We're by the Mirus. They're over the ones that are, all right. I spent nearly 13 years in law enforcement, and I can attest to the truth of a full moon having profound effects on people with mental health issues. Essentially, we had a pool of people that we would routinely have encounters with when the moon was full.
But why do you think that is? What do you think is happening?
I mean,
I think
originally
we go to Dusty for that.
Plato, your guy Plato,
Yeah.
said that
Plato. Yeah.
it's
Not Plato.
it's
Plato.
it's like with a D.
It's with a T, but
Plato.
I didn't even
You
need
say it
to. I
quicker.
didn't need to correct you at all.
You
Sorry.
say it quicker, I think. Plato. Like I think you went Plato.
Okay.
Like there would be an E at the
Yeah.
end, Plato.
Yeah. Plato.
What did
But
Plato
Play-Doh,
say? What did
but he
Plato
said
say?
Play-Doh like it's Play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
the
Which
word
Plato
dough.
would be, it's like the
Plato
thing
and
that you buy.
Aristotle. Yeah.
Imagine if Plato knew he becomes just what he became.
I mean, that's
in
what
a
he's been
can.
reduced to as
Yeah.
He's
children.
reduced to children's-
Just clay.
Yeah, just clay. And he goes, well, I did a little more than that. You go, well,
Did you?
you're half a tennis tube of clay.
But
so,
what did he really do though?
not enough.
I mean, a lot.
Like what though?
He's one of the foundational
Yeah.
thinkers of
Yeah.
the world.
It did like
We're benefiting from a lot of the stuff that those guys thought and wrote about today without even really realizing it. So he was a pretty important guy. What did he say about the moon?
But nothing we could really pinpoint that he did.
Nothing that'd be fun to talk to you about, but a lot of stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one specific thing would be good though. If you could just.
We were talking about Plato's allegory of the cave and talking about forms and talking about, I mean, we could talk about metaphysics.
How about we
I'd
talk about
imagine
what he did with
allegory
the
of
moon?
the cave has nothing to do with the cave.
Well,
What's
it's
an
an
allegory?
allegory.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Well, I don't even know what allegory means.
Well,
What's that mean?
an allegory like a metaphorical story that it's a metaphor.
Of a cave.
It's about a cave.
Oh,
It's about guys chained up in a cave and they only see the shadows of things, but they never see the things causing the shadows behind them.
Ooh.
And that's a metaphor for the forms of things on Earth.
man.
Yeah.
It's deep.
It's a good horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that I don't even think it was him actually, but
What?
Yeah.
Well, he said it wasn't even him.
Yeah, all that.
I know. I'm joking.
It was Steve Williams.
Yeah,
He's the
it was my buddy. I was.
I'm
talking
sorry. It was the caddy for Tiger Woods in the late 90s, early 2000s.
He said.
I read this on a Play-Doh package.
Yeah, he thought that how the tides are affected by the moon.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
brain is mostly water, so therefore, full moon, it's going to mess with your brain chemistry,
Oh.
which kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it tracks.
Mm.
All right. Do you
I
think
feel like that one you kind of gave it out for free. That sounds like one that they go, "Play, you need stuff you want to say," and he goes,
Here's one.
"The brain is water, the tides." And you go, "Ooh." I appreciate it, man. It's like TMZ when they capture someone and then they just go like, "You want to say anything about that?" He goes, He says one thing. That's what that feels like.
But numerous people who worked in mental health places, police force, schools said, no, the full moon thing is real.
wow. I always thought there was just a practical explanation, like there's more light.
Yeah.
So people would commit more crimes with more light, but I don't know.
Could be.
All right.
And then I don't know. All right. Mark Evans. The year is determined by the time it takes to circle the sun, not the earth spinning on its axis. So if the moon left and the earth spun faster at 8 hours per revolution, we'd have roughly triple the number of days in a year.
Yeah, so last week you made the point that we'd live a lot longer because it'd be spinning, but it's not the Earth spinning on its axis that causes a year. It's the Earth going around the sun. So
right.
he's just saying that wouldn't add up.
It's a good point, Mark.
Unless
Triple
Appreciate
the number
that,
of
Mark.
days in a year.
unless you agree that 365 days is a year, then it would.
It would triple those days.
Yeah.
But it'd be essentially, you'd be living the same life, just the number would change.
That's right.
Yeah. Kevin McHenry. The problem with the fact that Aaron gave about how many times you have to fold a piece of paper to get to the moon is that only Aaron and Julian understood what he was saying. Folding any sized piece of paper of standard thickness only 42 times to make it to the moon is insane and a very entertaining mathematical fact. Good job on Aaron.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I mean, that's the most excited I've been about a fun
Yeah.
fact in a long
But I
time.
understand- I
I've been
understood
dropping
it.
on people all weekend.
I hate I missed it because I don't get it.
If you fold that piece of paper in half 42 times, it'll be from here to the moon. It's just exponential growth.
But
You
can't-
just double something. Yeah. You're about to think the exact same way Nate did.
Well, you
What-
can't
what- yeah,
because you
what-
can't fold it 42 times,
Of
right?
course. And you can't get to the moon just by jumping up somewhere. You know what I mean? It's a theoretical. It's
How many
just
times
about
can you fold the paper before it breaks?
We looked it up. It was
6 or 7. You can usually get. The world record's 12, but that was with a 1.2 kilometer long piece
Halfway.
of toilet paper.
And that would be halfway to the moon. That'd be bigger than any skyscraper.
Halfway to the moon.
what?
Wait, no, 42.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you did 12,
Yeah.
But it
that's a
doesn't
third.
it doesn't work that way.
And
it's
then so then
doubling
it-
each
That's the whole point because it's exponential growth because it's doubling each time. So if you folded it 42 times, the first like 30 are just going to be, they're pretty manageable. But then it just starts to double and double.
And so you're folding. So when you fold it 20 times, it's then folding that 20 times into another time. It's like
A lot
this
of
is what
people
I think. it's like college is just, they just kind of say they like complicate something that the people that can't go to college just go, I can't do it, and they go, this guy's not ready for a real job. And then I'm out of a job because it's.
Meanwhile, there's no real practical use for that information.
I mean, there's practical use for understanding exponential growth.
A lot of people
things doubling.
Pointed out, and we've talked about this in the podcast. If you started with a penny after the end of the month, after 30 days, you'd be a millionaire.
Right.
After 40 days, you'd be the richest man on
Start
earth.
out with a penny doing what?
And double it every day. So the same.
By the end of the month, you'd be a millionaire?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You like that, but more than the folding paper to the moon?
Yeah, because I don't think you can fold the paper.
Yeah, but nobody could double a penny.
Well, you could if, you had investors and everybody was doubling the penny every day. But folding the paper, that's just like, there's not enough paper here.
Yeah, you're going to hate Play-Doh.
To make it to the moon. No, I can conceptualize
it's a thought
it.
experiment, though. Yeah, it's just about.
But you would have to add paper to the paper.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well,
It would have to be a big piece of paper.
It would have to be an impossibly large piece of paper.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I think it's like that. Yeah, if it's a thought experiment, though, what comes out of that?
What do you mean?
Like, so you're like, all right, let's use this thought experiment. Is it like, what comes out? Like, does someone get done with that and they're like, all right, I know how to efficiently move cars through the intersections. Like, I don't understand what.
Maybe investing?
Not the paper.
Well, it's the same principle.
Yeah. What would come at, like, what if someone can wrap their head around and they go, wow, that is crazy and it's insane. What does that person bring to the table after learning that?
If they say something is growing exponentially, it's hard to understand right away what that means. But that folding the paper is a great example of exponential growth and how it can get out of control real quickly. Mm-hmm. So that's just
okay. All right, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Gina Obi. I'm so glad Nate called out how annoying the paper fold conversation is. It's one of those things when you hear it and wish you can get that time back. I mean,
come on, Jenna.
Jenna, that
worked out perfect.
That worked out.
That's really some brilliant lining up of those comments.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
work.
that's
I had it
very
the other
good.
way, but then I knew how this conversation was going to go, so I flipped it.
That is unbelievable. That's yeah.
Well, I disagree with Jenna, but I think the idea that someone sat around and thought of that initially is too much.
Yeah.
I don't know where you stand now.
But the fact that we're discussing it, that they thought about it, I think is okay. But the fact that they thought of it, it's like, okay, guys, okay. Well, you could say if you just stacked, you doubled the stack of the paper every
It's the exact
time.
same thing. You do double 42
Now
times.
that I can wrap my head around.
So it's the physical folding that's holding you back?
You can't fold. I mean, you can't
Well,
fold
if you
it.
stacked it 42 pieces of paper.
No, but it would double each time.
Yeah.
So it'd be
the
one
same
piece
thing.
and then two, then
then
4,
three.
then 8, then
Yeah.
16, then 32, and
Yeah.
then 64.
I weirdly think I can wrap my head around that more.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's the exact same thing.
It's not.
But you
though.
can't
It is.
fold it.
Because when you fold it in half, that's like 2 pieces of paper on top of each other.
Mhm.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, but the fold starts to get too. You're like at some point.
I agree.
At some point, you're folded, and the fold becomes so big that you're actually losing
But
power.
also, at some point, the stack becomes so high you don't have oxygen to breathe up there while you're folding the paper.
and the
You
earth
see
is spinning, allegedly, and so the paper's going everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why if you fold it instead of stack it, the paper will stick together.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, then luckily you'll be on top of your so-called moon.
Yeah.
Brian Blue. When Nate said he has decision paralysis when given too many choices,
Paralysis.
when given too many choices, he may be in good company. The greatest college football coach of all time, Nick Saban, eats the same breakfast and lunch every day, saying that is 2 less decisions he has to make every day.
Wow.
I agree.
And Nick Saban, when I look at that guy, I go, that's a happy guy. That's what I think.
It's a lot of decisions, man.
Yeah.
Decision fatigue.
He can
it's
win a
nuts.
football game, that's for sure. But I bet he is not fun to have lunch with.
Well, he's gonna be eating the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a simpleness of just bring it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hitting into the world of this, where you just got to go. How many times I get asked where to go eat? It's all day, every day, and it just adds into all the other things.
Yeah. You just want cold chicken and rice every day for lunch.
It's tough. I mean, but it's like you realize you get more and more where you start seeing wearing that same thing every day, just where you go. It's just something that's off your plate. There's not, you got, even when you don't really care what you're wearing, there's still some thought into it. Like you put on that Bucks thing, there is a part that I did shows this weekend, I'll wear it on the podcast. Like there was 8 decisions that went into you wearing that, though it looks like you just, it's like, well, I just threw this jacket on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm glad you explained why you wore it. I was like, geez.
Yeah.
You can sleep in your car. That takes away the decision of like, do you get in your car in the morning? Just
do I need to wash my sheets?
Yeah.
You don't need to if you're sleeping in your car.
Well, that's why you would make the decisions be food or dressing, so it doesn't have to be. But you have one car, so you choose. You know, some decisions you don't mind making. Some they're pointless, and you just get exhausted by it.
And at some point, maybe if you get to the place where you're like, I don't want to choose my breakfast, maybe you have too many other decisions going on. I would think you'd want to scale some of those others back.
Well, but then you can't operate at that high of a level.
Yeah.
So someone has to be, you're right. But then that person doesn't get to be Nick Saban.
That's why Auburn's struggling.
But I think some food, but look at all the coaches that made so much money for just losing, right?
Yeah, true.
It's true, but they're not sitting like Nick Saban.
I mean,
so you're saying if you don't want to be Nick Saban, yes.
I agree. Gus Malzahn is gone, but he is choosing a good breakfast.
Tommy Tuberville's having a buffet every lunch. Eating whatever he wants.
Yeah. But they're not Nick Saban.
Would you like a restaurant, Nate, that only had one thing on the menu and that was all you could order? You'd like the idea of that? Like we do one thing really well.
Yeah.
Come get it or don't.
Yes.
There is a burger place that I went to in Denver.
And it was just one thing? It was
one burger.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And then they had fries, or you could get like something on the fries. But that was it.
I would almost be like, if you started a burger place, you'd be like, almost like Fuddruckers was like that, where you're like, I think we make a plain burger. All the stuff is out there.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do out there.
I just love the idea of pulling up to like a drive-thru and they're like, all right, how many?
Yeah.
And that's your only decision.
That would be great.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, like a plain hamburger. If you did it where you got a plain hamburger and you just had, just plain hamburgers. And then you just go up and you go, I'll take 2. And it's like, I'm starving. I need to eat something.
Yeah.
It's like going to McDonald's, like if you need it, but you don't have to say anything. I'll take 2.
Ballpark hamburgers, like at a softball field or something. They're so good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wrapped in tinfoil.
Basic, but they're so
tinfoil.
good.
I'm trying to say it like y'all.
Tinfoil.
Tinfoil.
What would you say?
Tinfoil.
Foil. Tinfoil.
I don't hit it that hard. Tinfoil. You know, I wasn't sure what to expect the first time I tried mud water. I remember when I got the bottle and the name's a little overwhelming and you're like, what is this stuff? Because I've been a coffee drinker for years. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. You know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
But lately that crash and that jittery energy just wasn't working for me. So I gave mud water a shot. Honestly, it was a game changer. The OG blend really stood out to me. It's got this warm, earthy vibe to it. It tastes like a spicy, grown-up hot chocolate. Because you love hot chocolate, but you feel like a child drinking it.
Yeah.
You need to drink mud water. That's for adults.
Exactly.
Especially when I mix it all with oat milk and a little honey. And then when I'm in a rush, I just shake it with some cold almond milk, pour it over ice. Boom, instant clarity in a cup. But here's what really surprised me, you guys. After about a week of switching out my morning coffee for mud water, I realized I wasn't getting that 2 p.m. brain fog anymore. My energy felt more even, more sustainable. I wasn't crashing mid-afternoon. I wasn't tapping out in the middle of the podcast like I usually do. I just get bored with you guys. Not anymore. Not after mud water. If you haven't tried mud water yet, definitely give it a shot, especially if you're looking to ditch the jitters without giving up that morning ritual. You can even grab it at Target or Sprouts now, which makes it super easy to stock up. Are you ready to make the switch to cleaner energy? Head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal up to 43% off your entire order plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother. The frother is unbelievable. You can use it for anything.
I love a frother.
When you use code Nateland. That's right, up to 43% off with code Nateland at MUDWTR.com. After you purchase, they'll ask how you found them. Be sure to show your support and let them know we sent you. Keep your energy natural and refreshing all year long with Mudwater, because life's too short for anything less than clean, delicious energy.
Eric Smith. I picked my daughter up from her first year of college. She was upset to be leaving all the close friends she's made over her first year. Fortunately, a certain audiobook called Big Dumb Eyes had just released to my Audible account. Within minutes, we were both laughing on the road, listening to the entire thing on the 10.5-hour drive home. Loved it and hilarious. Well, congratulations to your daughter finishing her first year of college.
It's awesome.
Officially, she's past me. When she started, she passed me. But she's now way ahead of me. She's almost to the moon.
She's folded the paper a couple of times.
Yeah.
She's folded a couple of times.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's near 42 yet, but
Yep.
Sharon Lloyd. I've actually had 3 employees named Dusty working in the same small 6-employee office at once. It was hard to know who was talking, so we nicknamed them He Dusty, She Dusty, and Sarge as he's former military. If your Dusty worked with us, what should we nickname him?
well, people used to call me Slayer because of my last name,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's what we would do.
Yeah.
I would goth it up a bit. I'd go back
Yeah.
to this guy
Yeah.
and be Slayer. I'd come in with some heavy metal,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
know.
Slayer would be good.
some Skull t-shirts,
Right.
kick it back to high school.
He Dusty, She Dusty, and Sarge.
Yeah.
And Dump Dust.
I mean, the band takes it a little far with it. I mean,
Yeah,
the
they're
band's-
pretty intense,
Yeah, they're
huh?
pretty extreme.
But is there a name? Yeah, so I mean, I guess you would go Slayer.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a lot to call someone. Though.
Yeah, but you wanna
A
keep it
man,
cool,
A
though.
grown man in an office, you don't want to call him Slayer.
Well, listen, I don't know what's going on in that office, but they got 3
Yeah.
Dusties in there. Something going on in that office. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what
3
they
out
do.
of 6?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to talk to the
the
person.
name
doing
doesn't
that.
matter because most of them are off the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That's the you might have a company problem if you
Yeah.
if you can only find Dusties to work for you.
At that point, it feels like you should just go ahead and find other Dusties.
Yeah.
Like we're looking for other Dusties.
Yeah. We only look for
Because
Dusties.
even Dustin, Justin, Dusty in an office is confusing.
Right.
Because when your name's Dusty, you're not used to hearing other people be called that name.
Mm-hmm.
So when and another one's around, you always think they're talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had 6 employees and 3 of them were named Dusty.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got 3 in your orbit. When you think about it, Dustin Nickerson, Dustin Chafin, Dustin Slay.
Yeah,
But they're Dustins.
they're
Oh,
Dusty.
right.
I mean, I'm a Dusty.
Yeah.
Maybe Dustin by birth, but
He's
Dusty by the grace of God.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
It is a big difference. Linda Schaefer.
My buddy used to have a belt buckle with that on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, American by birth, Southern by the grace of God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dustin by
Yeah.
birth.
My buddy, I
Dusty
love
by the
grits. Girls raised in the South.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one.
yeah.
Anyway.
Are you through?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember anymore.
That's that
Yeah.
Alabama stuff.
Yeah, Linda Schaefer. My hubby appreciates Nate, but isn't a huge fan like I am. Tonight he put on signature dish, and I commented that he had already seen it. He said, "I know, but I want to watch it again." That's a major
All
compliment.
right. How about that?
All right, Mr. Schaefer.
This guy sounds like a real comedy fan. Good taste.
Yeah, why would you not just cut out the top part of that comment?
Because it makes it funnier.
Does it?
Well, I think it emphasizes how big of a fan he is of Aaron.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey guys, Nate stinks. Anyway, we watched Aaron's special.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It emphasizes.
But in the Schaefer family, you got a Nate fan, you got an Aaron fan.
Yeah.
They're all in the Nateland family.
I
that's
love
right.
it.
That's right.
They don't seem to be watching my special, Wet Heat, that's out on Netflix now. And
Well, it's not out yet.
or Brian's.
Right.
Easy out.
Yeah.
They might listen to it.
Yeah, that's true.
The CD.
It's a good album.
Thank you.
John Gibson. I was listening to Fly on the Wall with Dan Soder as a guest, and he was very complimentary of Nate's writing and success. He also mentioned that coming up in New York, they called Nate the Basset Hound of comedy. Is that only because of his style, or is there more to the story? No, I think it's the style is why they did that. Soder's one of my closest friends, so very nice to hear that.
Like the Warner Brothers Basset Hound, like in Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I think it's just like slow and droopy eyes, and yeah, I'm that. That's what I am. I would be a driven Basset Hound.
Yeah.
But when I walk up, that's what you see.
Yeah.
But there's something else. But there's a lot more going on.
He's
But
actually the
that's-
best hunter in the business. Yeah, or something like
Yeah. It would be. I would be in it. Yeah.
He can actually get a tennis ball back faster than anybody.
But just one breakfast. Don't
Just one
Don't
breakfast.
straddle me with options.
No. The dog doesn't need options. A Basset Hound would be. Basset Hounds are awesome.
They are cool.
I wanted one as a kid.
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard, Roscoe P. Coltrane had Flash. That was his.
Yeah, it was a Basset Hound like that. Just droopy.
Alex Thomason. Christian Bell may be a fan, but yesterday I saw someone wearing a Dusty Slay shirt in a Lexington, South Carolina Walmart. Now he can say he really made it.
Well, yeah. I mean, South Carolina, that's my home state. And not my home state, my second home state. And Walmart, that's my place.
Yeah.
They might have picked that up at Goodwill on the way in.
I think they sell that shirt at the Walmart.
I hope so.
All right.
Big things happening.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex Thomason. You think that's John Gibson from Columbia? Remember that guy?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
This week, the heat index in Nashville is supposed to hit 110.
110.
So I thought it'd be a good time to talk about some wet heat.
All right. I have a joke on YouTube about the heat index, too.
What exactly is the heat index? What does it mean?
I'm glad you asked.
When it's 95 degrees, but the heat index is 110.
The
What
feels
is that?
like.
Yeah, exactly. What does that mean?
It's the air temperature and the humidity in the air. Combine them. So if it's really humid.
And there's some kind of formula to this, or is the guy just ballparking it?
No, I think there's a formula.
My question was always like, isn't temperature what it feels like?
If there was no humidity, I think it would be.
But why, with the humidity, it's like it feels like it's this temperature. Shouldn't that be what the temperature is?
Well, let me ask you this, Dusty. You ever take a warm shower and then jump in a pool?
Yeah.
It's going to feel like a real shock to your body how cold it is, right?
Yeah.
So is that the actual temperature of the pool, or is it what it feels like to you in that moment?
Well, I agree with you, but with the heat index, it feels like that to all of us.
Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is it doesn't all right.
It'd be happy.
I'm just saying.
No, I think Aaron's doing. I think you're doing pretty good with some examples today. To be honest,
I'm not
You got
upset.
me.
I'm trying.
I think you just got him.
I'm not upset about the
You're kind of
example.
knocking everybody
I
off.
know.
I'm not upset about the example at all, but I'm just saying.
I think the example's right.
But when it comes to temperature, it is what it feels like. So if we're all experiencing it so much that the weatherman will say this is what it feels like, then to me that always seems like that would be the
but it's
temperature.
adding them together, so it's like it's not the temperature, because it's like the temperature. They're two separate things, so they're not together. So it's just like gross and net,
Yeah.
right? So it's just right,
Mhm.
and then it's just like they're two different things. So they just do the feels like. They could, if I don't know.
I know what you're saying. The temperature is the temperature if it
Yeah.
feels like that.
Yeah.
But
Temperature is absolute. but then how it feels to us is something different. It's an incredibly complex formula that I've never looked at before. I mean, I'm not even going to read it out loud. This is like an insane equation to calculate the heat index, but there is a a formula for it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It factors in the temperature and then the relative humidity. Crazy.
I looked up the most humid states in the U.S., and it's pretty much Dusty's most popular states, probably, as far as his Netflix special is doing the best. There it is right there.
Alabama, where I'm from, seems like the most humid right there.
Alabama is the most humid state in the country.
Exactly.
How
wet
about
heat,
that?
baby. Born and raised in it.
Raised in the wet
Where
heat.
are we? Tennessee.
Tennessee
We were
is,
way further down than I thought.
yeah, goodness. We're super far. I mean, Pennsylvania is more humid than we are. I feel like we never get talked about as being
New
humid.
York. I could see New York. I mean, New York was so humid.
That's funny. I didn't even think of the Northeast as
Yeah,
like that.
but New York was just. You're right on that water. I bet. Like,
Yeah.
that's the. But New York, I remember just being like, oh my goodness, it would. Yeah, it's like anybody. We're kind of protected in there. We got it.
Tennessee average humidity 69.4%, and compared to Phoenix, which is always talked about as it's a dry heat, so everybody says 38%. So 30% difference in
What's California?
average humidity. California is 61%.
Wow, that's high. That's more than
Probably some
But
northern
California is
stuff.
so diverse. It's like it should be like 4 or 5.
And the
different
most is
states.
77.
77. Alabama is in the lead with 77.1% average.
So we're
humidity.
all kind of in there.
We're all in the thick of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Louisiana, New Orleans, if it were broken down by city like that, New Orleans has got to be the most humid.
Swampy.
It's unbelievable
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Would you rather be here 100 feels like 110 or in Phoenix where it is 110?
You know what, man? I was just out in Phoenix and it was about 108, 109 degrees, and I didn't mind it as much as here. It's like you don't really feel it affecting you. You're out there for a while, you start to feel yourself cooking from the inside, like you're in a.
You don't sweat as much?
You're in a microwave, but no, you don't sweat as much, and it just feels different.
But that dry air though is hard. But you would just get used to it if you live there. But it's like if you're there too long, it messes with your voice, messes with
It's hard on the sinuses,
Yeah.
hard on the throat. I like a wet heat, guys.
Yeah.
Really driving it home.
Can we clip that out?
I agree. Like anytime you go to Vegas, like we're in Vegas for, like if I'm out there for a week, I mean, by the end of it, you're kind of like, I got to get out of here. But I'm not used to that.
Right.
So it's like, I think I would tend to go. I agree though. Like when I go golfing, and I've golfed in 110 out in Phoenix, it's honestly, you won't be sweating. And you have to keep an eye on it. But that's what's scary is because you could be like, oh, I think I'm fine. And then just be in big
You're
trouble.
overheating and not
Yeah.
even knowing it.
Yeah.
So we did an episode on weather about 5 years ago. And the thing that, and we're sharing a lot of the same facts, but the thing that stood out the most to people that they remember is I told you guys that scientists were talking about dimming the sun.
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting particles in the air, Dusty, and this was
Yeah, they're
in,
doing that now, though.
well, since then, in 5 years, now it's become a very more talked about thing. Bill Gates is talking about it. There's a lot
Yeah.
of
That's you said
geoengineering.
it back then.
No, back then it was at least the story I read was about in,
Back then, it was conspiracy theorists, and they go, "You guys are crazy, man."
and now it's mainstream.
Yeah,
If you were on 5 years ago, I'd have said, you're crazy,
Yeah.
Dusty. But now a lot of places are talking about it. In fact, they just had to shut one down because they were doing it without telling anybody about it.
Can you dim the sun in just one part of the earth, or does it have to be uniformly around the whole globe?
No, you can do it in one part. So there was out in Northern California, Alameda, is that how you say it?
Okay.
There were some researchers and they were trying to create clouds.
All right.
But then their second
Just for
step,
the shade?
yeah,
Okay.
to cool things out. But then they were going to
or
try
make
to
it rain.
dim the sun. And they were going to try to do some, and the town found out about it and shut it down.
Yeah, they did that in Dubai. I think they seeded the clouds to make them rain, and then it flooded. And I don't think it was
But it
even
worked.
a secret.
It worked. It made rain.
It worked, yeah, but it,
Oh, sounds like we just got to dial it in a little bit. And we're
well, it
good.
seems scary to have any kind of weather control like that.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because who makes that decision?
Who's the one controlling it?
Mm-hmm.
The stratospheric controlled perturbation experiment launched by Harvard University scientists aims to examine the solution by spraying non-toxic chemicals, dust in the atmosphere to reflect the sun.
Non-toxic until they go, whoops. Turned out it was toxic. Like they've done many, many times.
You said reflect the sun? Like it shoots back at the sun.
Yeah.
Aerosol that offsets the effects of global warming.
Because
Sun reflected.
aerosol's never been an issue.
No, it's been great.
So there was a volcano in 1815 that erupted in Indonesia.
Krakatoa?
No, not that one.
Okay.
You talked about that one last time. This is
Yeah.
a different one. It's the most Mount Tambora volcano. It's the most powerful volcano ever. And the ash was so powerful in the sky that the next year, world over, temperatures were lower. It was called the year without a summer.
Wow.
And even in the United States, like there was snow in New York and Maine in June.
Oh, wow.
I was in Winnipeg last week, and they've been having fires up north,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so smoky in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
It's wild.
But they use this as an example of how you can put enough things in the air to affect the temperature.
Yeah. They do it all the time. People do think it's like not real, but it's for sure.
I think we don't talk about volcanoes enough. Like we should be terrified of them. There are all these volcanoes just laying dormant that are still technically active, right?
Mm-hmm.
The big one in Yellowstone, the super volcano that would end the world if it went off. And it's due for one, they say. And we're just
I think
we're just chilling.
Everything's due for
Yeah.
like
Earthquakes.
I say bring it on. You know what I mean? Let's get wet heat out there. Everybody watch it. Let's go out with a bang. But
I think you showed a map. I remember of how far, it would come all the way to Tennessee. The volcano.
super volcano. Yeah, and it would do what this volcano did, which is it would dim the sun too much, and then all the crops would die and all the livestock would die, and it'd be a tough few years after that.
California's
won't
most
be getting much golf in.
would you want to live? I think if that happened, I would want to die. You know what I mean? Like, would you want to live through it and like rebuild society, or would you want to check out?
I think I would.
I say check out.
You're saying you'd give up the opportunity to rebuild society on your terms?
I'm not saying I would.
Yeah.
I mean,
Watch
you get
Wet
to create
Heat.
your own.
I'm not
thing.
saying no. Wet heat would be gone. All digital things would be gone. I'm not saying
You'd
that
have your DVDs.
I would.
Yeah.
I would nosedive into the volcano, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, there's people on the internet that are like, this is how you survive a nuclear attack. And I go, nah, I want to go. I want to go in the attack. I don't want to live in a post-apocalyptic nuclear war world.
Oh,
Right?
we are living in one right now. We've used nukes.
Yeah, but it's not really affected us here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Dusty, you've lived.
You want to go up to the point where it starts becoming a hassle for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, if what he's talking about,
Yeah.
the livestock dies, the crops die.
There's the map right there. If that volcano goes off, we're getting ash here in Nashville.
I could go back to Alabama. I could go back to Opelika, and I bet I'd be okay.
Charleston.
Well,
Charleston,
everybody's
yeah.
going to go. back.
Everybody would go to Charleston, but I would go to Opelika, and
We probably might be okay in Nashville.
we're a little bit of that brown in there. The brown seems harsher than the green.
The problem is this is where all these crops are farmed, right? Then they're all dead.
Yeah.
So then we just got whatever.
Well, my dad's got some cows and some blueberry
We'll
bushes.
be-
Yeah.
The sleighs will be all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
If your garden's okay, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
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 But
We
you-
can split a cucumber each day.
You've lived in Charleston, where they have hurricanes,
Yeah.
and you've Alabama, Tennessee tornadoes. You've lived where there's earthquakes.
Mhm.
What natural disaster would you least want to be a regular thing in your life?
Earthquakes.
I think tornadoes. Like a regular, like how often are we talking?
I would say earthquakes because it's
Really?
dude. When when I've felt them in New York and California, it's everything. There is no running to something else.
Yeah.
There is no outlet. There is no whatever. I mean, like, like I'm talking about, yes, like there's going to be more, small earthquakes, not going to do much, and tornado, all that stuff. But tornado, you can see, there's tracking, there's all this kind of stuff. Earthquakes, I mean, dude, it's nuts. Like,
I guess
everything moves. If we're sitting here, that was when it happened. It's like a claustrophobic feeling. You can't go get away from it. Like, at least you can't with a tornado coming on top of you, but at least in your head, it's coming here. And like, even if you can't really get away, it's like maybe your thing can't get away, but you can always move,
right?
And like try unless it pops up on you. So I understand that. But an earthquake, do they give you it was the most helpless feeling I feel like I ever had.
Yeah,
because
but you're in big buildings though, right?
Everywhere shakes. So it doesn't matter. If you're on the ground is shaking.
Right, but it's like, I feel like it depends on the question of how frequent, right? What do you mean by regular occurrences?
Every day at 1 o'clock.
See, I say...
It depends on how big it is.
And so, but so it would be, yes, but so say there's a tornado that comes every day at 1 o'clock. It's going to hit in a different spot every day. So you're like, hey, you never know what's going to hit. But earthquake is going to hit everywhere.
I still say tornado.
Because then earthquake, I'm saying it's, when I felt, not saying I don't feel this with tornadoes, but it's like, and maybe I've just looked into tornadoes and you see them more. So I can wrap my head around a tornado more than I can an earthquake. And that's probably part of it. But with an earthquake, I remember when it happened. I mean, I just remember thinking like, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could go do right now. I can't get out of this shaking.
Yeah.
I can't run 10 miles and get out of this shaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just shaking.
Are you supposed to go outside?
What do they tell you to do in the event of an earthquake? Just kind of just wait it out?
Yeah, staying in the middle of some door frame.
See, I think if your house was big or you lived in a big building, earthquake would be very scary. But if you lived out in the country in a small one-story house, I don't think it's as scary.
I could see that too, but I'm afraid that it's just the earth's going to open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's like,
and if you're near the water, it could be a tidal wave.
That's true. Earthquakes do cause tidal waves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're truly unannounced, right? Like, you don't check the weather that morning and they're like, we got 10% chance of earthquakes today.
No.
So it just happens.
So you don't know what's going to happen, where we're going to get to a point where they're tracking tornadoes and hurricanes.
But then again, hurricanes are awful too, though. If it's coming on a regular basis.
But you can get away from it.
You have like a 10-day notice.
Yeah.
But there are plenty of places in America that get hit routinely with earthquakes and people still live there.
Yeah. Well, a hurricane, though, it's like, sure, you can get away, but your house could get destroyed.
But a tornado is like, it's tornado season, it's tornado this, it's that.
Hurricane season, too.
Yeah, hurricane season. I know.
There's no earthquake
What are you
season.
talking about? Yeah, there is no earthquake. It's like, and it's just the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, it's nowhere, if you can stay on the ground in a tornado and drive away. Like, you can move away from things. I know if you're staying there, like, besides the pop-up aspect of it, but the fear of an earthquake, to me, is nowhere to go.
Yeah.
If all of Nashville had an earthquake right now, we
done.
Can't get out.
We're done.
We can't get away from it. You can only go up in the air. Well, that can't last forever.
Yeah.
So if like earthquakes, it depends on how big they are, but if there were a big, massive one, man, it's like everything's shaking.
Yeah, dude.
I still go tornado.
It's just so, and it's almost like a weird, you can't even go, what's causing, like, why is the ground shaking?
Yeah.
Like you just start like moving. Have you ever felt one?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I've never felt one.
Never an intense one.
It's just the most helpless. There's just, because you just think like, what am I going to go do? And you're like, well, that part's shaking. And so is this part. And so is that part.
Yeah. When they show earthquakes in like other countries where buildings fall, I mean, it's terrifying looking. You see, but it's like, that's why I think like if you're in these big buildings, I say definitely earthquakes. I don't want to be around. But if you're in the country, small houses, I'm afraid of tornadoes.
During an earthquake, the most important action is to drop, cover, and hold on. So get under a sturdy desk or table and hold on to it. Move to an open area. If you're outdoors, move to an open area away from building space.
Yeah.
And just kind of be out there.
Well, this one seems like, I see what you're saying, because this one's like, if you're outside in a vehicle, it's like enjoy the ride. It's like pull over and have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, you can't run when things are shaking like that,
Of
for
course,
sure. If the
yeah.
ground is moving below you,
It's wild, dude. It's just like, it's because it's too when it's happening, you don't know when it's happening, and then you just had that moment of like, you have a moment of like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I remember the one in New York where it was like, especially New York, I didn't really ever even think about feeling one. And I just remember just everything shaking, and I thought it was a dump truck outside. I was like, is that truck that,
There's a jackhammer.
and
out
then
there.
just a moment of, that's what I might have said it on this podcast, but I had a joke with it, with ideas. This is how much in our neighborhood in New York, we didn't talk to each other. Is the earthquake went on. We all are standing on our porch, and no one said, like, no one talked. We all just went back inside.
Not even a y'all okay? And
Yeah. It
nothing.
was just like everybody's out for their own.
yeah.
It's correct. We have some blasting in our neighborhood, but not close to our house.
What do you mean blast?
Like they're
building a rock quarry.
Like a
or
quarry. yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
When I lived on the west side, there was a quarry there.
And I mean, we're not even close to it, but when they do it, sometimes the whole house shakes, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
"That's crazy."
You know, and if they build everything in Tennessee is like on limestone. So if you have to build anything, they blast a lot.
Wow.
Tennessee has. You want to guess how many earthquakes?
Like 50,000.
15 a year?
A year?
I'm going 10.
Yeah.
10, 15, 50,000. 200 to 300 a year.
Okay.
We had one yesterday.
Still way more than I thought.
Oh, really?
Do we
Yeah.
really?
Just outside.
Where at though?
Usually East Tennessee around Knoxville. This one was just outside Knoxville.
Do they even feel it?
Maybe if you're right on it, it was like a 2.3 or something like that.
Just a big
So it
guy.
registers, but unless you're right on it, I don't think anybody even feels it.
Mm-hmm.
But the New Madrid Fault, which is kind of West Tennessee, more border Missouri, they say it's overdue for a big one. That's how Reelfoot Lake was formed. It was from an earthquake.
From an earthquake right there.
Yeah.
I never even heard of this fault. I didn't know we were near one.
Yeah.
New
Oh, yeah.
Madrid.
People were talking about when the eclipse went over, they were saying the New Madrid fault line was going to be set off.
Huh.
So we were on high alert.
This looks like we'd be right on the edge of
Your
problems.
community
Yeah.
was
That's why I didn't want to go with you guys.
Yeah.
You guys went out there?
Yeah.
Because, I don't want to be stuck out there.
yeah.
Earthquake comes, Mississippi
Exactly.
River floods.
Nothing happened though. So,
Yeah. So it was good.
yeah.
So there's a guy
Glad we
named,
took it over.
Yeah.
is that the earthquake?
And these are,
map?
Y'all have,
these are seismic events.
You know what'd be funny is like people like y'all have holidays, but it's like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like where we
We do have dates to look out for.
yeah. I know. But it's like you have dates. That would be funny as you go, if you went into like an office and you said, I'm gonna be here on Christmas, I'll be here on every of your American holidays. I have a list of dates that I would like to not be at.
And they change yearly.
Yeah. But that's like,
Yeah.
I wonder if like you could really go, look, I'm here to tell you. You know, it's like if someone comes in and goes, I celebrate this day or I celebrate whatever. And you just go like, 4th of July, I'm going to show up.
Yeah.
I'm going to work that day. I'll work all of your holidays.
Yeah.
But I ask you, I need November 12th off
Yeah.
because there's the moon is going to be near us. And I just want to be bunkered
It's
down.
a super
that
blood
day.
moon.
Yeah.
And
Venus.
Super-
people get wild.
Yeah, people get what?
I gotta protect
Neptune's
my
in
family.
retro.
I wonder if you
Retrograde,
could really do that. Like if you could just go
Sure.
present
I think so.
a calendar
If you're
and go,
cool about it, I
yeah,
think so.
if you go, here's your calendar, here's your dumb earthling calendar, here's mine.
Yeah.
And I would like these days off.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's,
It's 13 months in mine. You know what I mean? 28 days a month.
Yeah.
No, it's 30 days a month.
Yeah, you go, what's this other month? He goes, that's going to be a little harder to do, but I'll give me 2 Januaries and we can, I like that. I like that they present, but you go, I'm going to be here. Like, Thanksgiving
Yeah,
weekend,
I'll work when
I'm
no
working.
one else wants to work.
You're taking all the shifts of, I don't want to work this Christmas.
Yeah.
Guess what? I only want to work Christmas.
Yeah.
because I'm going to need September
Yom Kippur.
12
Yeah.
through the 15 off because that's when the bats migrate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
And you don't want to be caught outside.
you don't want to be caught outside with the bat movement because it's going to set off other
They
things.
only see you with radar. And
Yes.
yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like everybody should have a dusty calendar where we know. Would you let people know the dates? Like, I would love to
you
know
let
some
them know the
dates.
dates, but you don't tell them why. You go, I'll tell my wife, I'll go, hey, just this date, let's just be, she don't even want to know why.
I would like to, Can we know, like,
I'll let you guys know the next time something.
yeah.
May of 2027. Just make sure you have some ice.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Some people are afraid of October. They said there's some stuff coming in October.
Of this year.
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
But
big month.
a lot of things come and go and nothing ever happens. So I don't.
I would
just-
say most come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
just stay alert.
But you
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. I like that.
Yeah.
So everybody, even listening, should just know October.
Yeah,
You should
get
always
buckle
be
up.
paying attention.
Always pay
October,
attention,
yeah.
but buckle
Told
up.
to be sober and vigilant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
be looking
Yeah.
around.
Be looking around for October.
Yeah.
Yeah. Early October, late October?
I think
whole
just
month.
early October. Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He knows exactly the hour.
Feast
Yeah.
of
He's not
Trumpets.
telling
Feast
us.
of Trumpets is coming up too, and that's you
Oh,
you
yeah.
never know, something might happen.
What is that?
Well, that's a biblical holiday,
Yeah.
but it could, some stuff could happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Aaron Weber here. Let's talk about something we all deal with, bad hair days. But what if those bad hair days could be a thing of the past? With the iRestore Elite, you can say goodbye to thinning hair and hello, folks, to fuller, healthier locks. The iRestore Elite is clinically proven to help regrow hair using 300 lasers, 200 LED lights that send light therapy directly to your scalp. For a limited time only, our listeners are getting a huge discount on the iRestore Elite when you use code NATE at iRestore.com. Head over to iRestore.com. Use code NATE for our show's exclusive discounts on the hair regrowth device you've been wishing for and start feeling like yourself again. Dusty's got it on right now. I mean, he's got enough hair. If he keeps this thing on, it's going to be a problem.
It's going to
pretty
get
soon.
thick.
Yeah. And a
up in here.
4-month double-blind clinical study performed by a board-certified dermatologist and laser surgeon. Nearly all participants saw an increase in hair growth with iRestore's laser and LED technology. You can feel confident you're buying a system with proven results. One of our producers, Abigail, has been seeing terrific results. Give yourself the gift of hair confidence this year. That's what all gifts are about? Confidence.
Confidence,
Trying to feel better, right? For a limited time only, our listeners are getting a huge discount on the iRestore Elite when you use code NATE at iRestore.com. Head over to iRestore.com. Use code NATE for our show's exclusive discounts on the iRestore Elite. Please support our show. Tell them we sent you. Look, hair loss is frustrating. You don't have to fight it alone, thanks to iRestore.
Also do a little time travel in this thing.
Yeah. Back to when you had hair.
Yeah.
There was a guy named Jim Birkeland, San Francisco geologist, made a name for himself by accurately predicting Northern California's 1989 earthquake. His forecast relied in part on he went through the classified ads, local newspapers, and he found that an unusual number of household pets were listed as missing the week leading up to it.
Oh.
And his argument is animals can sense when an earthquake's coming.
Oh, yeah.
They ran away, and he was right.
People were saying that about Yosemite right now. I think that a lot of videos are going around of like animals,
All running in herds away
like not
from
necessarily,
stuff,
but leaving. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they gave a week's notice, the animal?
Mm-hmm.
A week, an earthquake gets cooking that early.
But I mean, when was this?
1989.
Yeah, I feel like dogs now are just, they lost that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The dogs have lost it.
I mean,
They're more like people.
there's still dogs that do it, but a lot of the dogs people are buying, I mean, these doodles, they walking right on into an earthquake.
Yeah. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't rely on a dog.
Yeah, they
these
learn
days.
about it 2 minutes after you do.
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
Yeah.
This ain't a basset hound that can smell fear
Yeah.
or something.
This says aftershocks can happen within days, weeks, or even years after the main event.
That's convenient.
At what point is it
Yeah.
not its own earthquake?
Yeah.
Well,
year later?
That's someone that doesn't want to get into it. That's someone that's
Covering their bases.
That's a scientist that goes, I got to get out of here. And he goes, I'll make up the word aftershocks. And then he wants to finish his And they're like, what about one tomorrow? He goes, yeah, it's just like from the other one.
Yeah. A year later? Yeah, it's all part of it, man.
Technically, they're all aftershocks.
Do you name earthquakes?
Ooh, earthquake hyena.
Earthquake's not really, now I think about it, even a weather phenomenon, is it?
I don't think so.
They're not routinely named like hurricanes are, but they're often identified by a combination of the date and the region, like the.
Oh yeah, like San Francisco earthquake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if we had.
How long can an earthquake last?
Great question.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, at least you're not looking stuff up for us.
No, a few seconds to several minutes. The duration is related to the earthquake's magnitude. So small ones might only last a few seconds, but like big ones, several minutes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a video of like some earthquake that happened. People were in a pool. They were in an infinity pool on top of a building.
Yeah.
And you just see the,
I think I've been on top of that building.
Yeah.
It was in Singapore.
Maybe.
I think it's a hotel. One time went to Singapore. I didn't stay at the hotel, but we went up to that. Like there's a restaurant. We just went up it. We were leaving, but we just wanted to go see that hotel.
All right, Dusty, I want to get your thoughts on this. Some people say farmers, other things. You can tell how many snows we're going to have by the amount of black on a woolly worm. The longer the woolly worm's black bands, the longer, colder, snowier, and more severe the winter will be. The wider the middle brown band is associated with milder upcoming winter.
I'm going to be honest with you.
80% accurate.
I believe it, but I have no idea. I do believe it, though.
Yeah.
I believe the farmers can really tell things. Like if you've been farming for, your whole life and your father was a farmer and your grandfather was a farmer, I think they know things. And that's why we have less family farms and people know less stuff.
Well, but they're looking up stuff now. Like with science is like, you don't have to, because it's like all these methods were like, yeah, they're somewhat true, but then they were like 80% true because you're going to meet one worm that won't cooperate. And
I think sometimes the old school stuff like this is, more accurate.
Yeah.
Why would this predict the winter?
I don't know.
Is there a
maybe
scientific explanation?
It's going to be cold, so it needs to be.
But how does it know?
How
How does a woolly worm know?
I don't know. Same way aftershock thing happen. Like no one knows. It's just fun to. You look at them; they're different.
Just God.
Yeah, maybe the more black on the thing, it brings in more sunlight.
Well,
right?
everything's getting
to
like
stay warmer.
You're supposed to use like everything organic, like food. Everything's not supposed to be messed with or touched with and all that stuff.
Processed and everything.
And so, I'm sure there's, it's the way like everything kind of perfectly works out. Did it say a prediction for this year?
I did not look up.
I think when you backed out of that, or I don't know if you, whatever you did.
Yeah, let's find out what's happening.
Yeah, I thought
Got a wet heat. Maybe we have a wet winter too. Maybe a little wet.
Keep
cold.
watching it.
Yeah,
the special this winter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it again.
This is the 2024, 2025. They predicted
Worms dressed in trouble.
slow news day here.
Yeah.
WCIA.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess people are. I've never heard of this.
That's Nate.
Yeah,
There's Nate.
yeah, that's me with the woolly.
Yeah.
Telling you what the weather was. I wonder. Yeah, it's like, what's their prediction?
I think Farmer's Almanac every year predicts the winter, how many snows we're going to have, and you read the Farmer's Almanac.
No, I only bought it for that for the plastics thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a subscription.
Nah, it gets a little.
It's a little much.
It's a little.
Wow.
New agey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm not so into all that, but
Okay.
I got it for the plastics.
you want the farmer almanac.
Yeah.
You don't want the farmers.
Yeah.
You'd rather it come from a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
farmer.
I'd like a guy to give me a call.
Yes. Yes. You would like a guy named Farmer Almanac, and he goes, Dusty? And you go, yeah. He goes, we're going to have 4 snows this year. And he hangs up.
Exactly.
And then you just know.
And then I know, and
Yeah.
so when we get to the third one, I can go, well, there's going to be one more.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but there will be one more this
February 23rd.
year.
Get underground. It's the farmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's farmer. And that's
For
your,
snow.
and you go, Dusty, this is farmer. Farmer. You go, Almanac? Yeah, yeah. January 4th. Get on the second floor of a building.
They build a lot of underground
What
stuff.
about the third floor? Don't go too high. Don't go too low.
It's too high.
Some people
Second
think
floor.
that's the earthquakes a lot of times.
What
is
is?
blasting under the earth to build like Denver Airport has a huge underground bunker of several stories.
Okay.
They have a lot of underground highways and even just building the interstate system. They had to blast a lot of mountains the interstate system through the mountains is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's a bridge like you're almost out of Alabama into Tennessee. You go over this long bridge. There's nobody talks about it. Nobody's like it's a cool bridge, but it's truly remarkable how big the bridge is, how much ground it covers, and we just drive over it. We don't even think about it.
Take it for granted every day.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
When the interstates were built, I read this. It was truly supposed to be like for cross-country travel in between states. They never suspected that people would just use it like to go to work, things like that. So,
yeah.
It was a Cold War thing, right? Do you remember the interstates being honest? Isn't it like a lot of them were built in the 70s and 80s, right?
No, I mean, maybe some. I think most were built in the 50s and 60s.
My uncle, who's in his late 70s, remembers it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, remembers the blasting and.
Wow, it was a Cold War thing, right?
Yeah, even my dad's
I don't know what that
cousin,
means.
my dad's cousin would, to come from South Carolina to Alabama, it was all back roads back in the day, no interstates.
I think Al Gore Sr. was the person who led the charge.
Yeah, like when did Interstate 40 get built?
I think in 1960, because it went through our family farm.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
They stole your farm.
Yep. And still, my uncle's house is on one side and my grandparents and
Wow.
mine's on the other.
Right
They
through the
stole your
middle of it?
farm.
Yep.
They get paid?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
why
they probably-
I don't even need this job.
I appreciate that road, though.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I do too,
tell
but
'em
yeah,
thank
it's
you.
like,
Every time I go to Knoxville, though, I can see our homes over here and my uncle's house over here.
wow.
Yep.
That's unbelievable.
the interstate system was designed primarily for national defense concerns during the Cold War. And now it's just used by civilians, but it was set up.
What does that
though.
mean?
They go like, dude, push comes to shove, we got to be able to get around because there's no way to quickly get from state to state if something went down. So there's
But
need
Dusty
to
said
we
we stay
can't
off
have-
the main roads.
It's crazy. It's like it still can be approved upon because it's still very new.
Yeah. I mean, the Interstate Highway Act of 1956, that's what authorized the interstate system. It included defense in its name, the National System of Interstate and Defense Highways.
Yeah.
So that was the goal when this
Yeah, my dad was born in 55, so it's it's still like that's what I mean is that's what I think sometimes when people complain about stuff and you want to go, "Hey, it's still pretty new. We're kind of learning on the fly."
Yeah.
Like it's that, it's which I know you got to learn and improve. But sometimes it's like these interstates are terrible. I mean, I'll complain too, but it's like, yeah, man. Like picture, you look at my dad, we're still working. Like it's, he's 70.
Yeah.
So, about to, or will be, but it's, you look at someone born in 1955, you're like, that's when we started the interstates. And you want to go, and on top of that, population is exploding. And so you're like, everybody's like, yeah, we're keeping up with it and trying to go, but it's still a very new thing. That's when when you think like everything's going to come to like, it's like, we're going to get all this stuff is going to get crazy. I think we're still pretty far away from like that. Not so far, but I'd have a hard time for us to be like, we would see it. And I think, it's going to be a few hundred years where it's just like taken over.
I hope so.
I don't know. Because the stuff you read is once AI gets smart enough where they're making the decisions, and it's going to be exponential growth.
Exponential growth, like folding a piece of paper
That's
to the moon.
thing.
And you know all about exponential growth now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Just like adding paper every time. Just adding
Or
paper.
folding it.
Yeah.
Folding it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a robot could fold it.
Yeah. Little tiny
they can be as
hands.
strong as
Yeah.
There are some robots now that running, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
They're running pretty good.
That one running down the hill,
Yeah.
dressed like Adam Sandler. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, I mean they're doing pretty good.
This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack sponsor. IQ Bar is the better for you plant protein based snack made with brain boosting nutrients to refuel, nourish, and satisfy hunger without the sugar crash. IQ Bar's plant protein bars are packed with high quality ingredients to help keep you physically and mentally fit.
A lot of boosting and not crashing sponsors today.
Yeah, but IQ Bar is the best. It's totally free from gluten.
Why would we have a crashing sponsor?
I'm just saying, a lot of them are saying we boost, we don't crash. They're letting you know.
It's the best stuff.
Yeah.
IQ Bar is totally free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial sweeteners for a natural anytime snack.
I like that.
They offer 9 delicious flavors like mint chocolate chip, banana nut, and peanut butter chip, and more. With over 25,000 5-star reviews and counting, more people than ever starting their day on the right foot with IQ Bar's brain and body boosting bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees. Obviously, these bars taste great, but the real benefit is how they make you feel. So right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off of IQ Bar products, plus get free shipping. To get your 20% off, just text Nate to 64,000. Text Nate, N-A-T-E, to 64,000. That's Nate to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details. Dusty, you're talking about how blasting like Denver Airport and all that could lead to earthquakes. They announced today in Nashville, I believe they were supposed to announce, Elon Musk company, Boring Company, digging a tunnel from downtown Nashville to the Nashville Airport.
Are you revealing this news too early?
Maybe. We'll strike it. If
From
it is
where? From downtown
They get too
to
much?
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
to the Nashville Airport.
Underground tunnels sounds like underground, but it's like they do it all the time. There's underground tunnels everywhere. And it's like they blast and then it shakes and then they go, oh, it's an earthquake.
Tunnel stuff, underground stuff terrifies me, dude.
Yeah.
So
I
you
get
won't be
trapped in this circle of like guys spelunking. Is that what it's called?
Spelunking.
Oh yeah.
Spelunk, whatever.
Spelunking.
You mean where they're crawling through?
Plato.
Crawling
Yeah.
through these tight fitting caves and
Yeah.
stuff.
Spelunking. That's shocking you didn't know that.
What is
spelunking? I think. Yeah, spelunking. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I believe you.
I just didn't
But
think
watching you lose confidence in it in real time is
Well,
fun.
because you're so smart that
Yeah.
I'm nervous that I don't know what it is.
Spelunking.
And I think it's crazy that you called it something, but there is.
What did I call it? Sri Lanka?
You sound dumb, Aaron.
You sounded, yeah.
But you watch videos
I guess
of
you
this.
don't, but you don't listen to anybody that would go underground. You think, you're
No,
above?
I like guys that go in space.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not trying to get
yeah.
guys.
Fictional stuff.
yeah.
These guys are the craziest. You watch these videos of them,
Yeah.
and it's just like
It is insane.
It makes me sweat watching the video, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense when they get so trapped in a thing where you're like,
And they get a
can't-
rush from it.
Yeah,
I guess they're like, and I watched a video of a guy. He's talking about this in real time as he's like getting wedged in by this, and he's like, "If you have to ask why I like to do this, you're never gonna get it." And I'm like, "You're probably right."
and
I'm
does
never
he
gonna
get
get
out
it.
of it?
Yeah, he gets out of
What's
it.
the point of it? He's trying to get from one side to the other, or just explore caves that
It's
haven't
just
been
like
explored?
exploring the caves. It's
Yeah.
the same as hiking
Mhm.
through the forest.
I mean,
for
I
these
like
guys.
that idea, but yeah, when it gets too tight like that, that freaks me out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, when is
The this guy in McMinnville has some of the
You think
biggest
there's-
caverns
yeah.
in the country, I think.
Yeah.
And this guy was telling me that his uncle, he was a guy at a museum. I went in the museum, and the guy would not let me leave. And he said like his great uncle discovered the cave, and he got in there, and his flashlight went out, and he was trapped in there for weeks. And when they found him, he was like real messed up
Yeah, I bet.
because he had no light for a long time,
Man,
and that's terrifying.
did
What
he
a
eat?
nightmare.
And the guy telling me had a glass eye, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Your family's been through a lot."
Yeah.
But Aaron, if you're downtown Nashville, you got to get to the airport. You're not taking this tunnel.
I mean, I don't know. I have to.
Well, if it's a subway
I
system,
have to
Yeah.
hear more
It's
about
supposed
how
to be
they
deeper
work.
than Subway.
Yeah, and they're like just one lane, and they're just
I think it may.
I don't
be,
love it when I drive under like you going to New York or driving under a
Dude.
tunnel. I try, if I get in it and I'm not thinking about it, I can mind my own business. But if not, if I start thinking about it, I don't love it.
If I get in a wreck in here,
Yeah.
like, oh,
You ever see the Sylvester Stallone movie Daylight? That's where he goes under a tunnel and then an explosion happens and they get trapped under the tunnel, under the
We'll see
water.
it.
I might watch it tonight.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's old, but it's good.
Would either, if you guys had a chance to go out with a storm chaser, would you guys do it?
Yes.
No.
yeah, didn't we got offered this at
We
some
talked
point.
about this. I would
Talked
love to
about
do
it.
it.
I think we asked someone to do it.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Next time I'm in Oklahoma, I'm out there in November.
Yeah.
Is that tornado season? I don't know, but if it is,
yeah, I would like to go out.
You wouldn't, Dusty?
No. I don't need adrenaline in my life.
You got enough because every day you figure it's
Yeah.
about to end anyway.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
already
need
on
this.
edge.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to evacuate in Charleston for a
No,
hurricane?
the whole time I was there, we never had a hurricane. We
Really?
had some threats here and there, but never had a hurricane.
Tropical storm, maybe.
They had a hurricane. Andrew maybe came before I got there, and it really destroyed things. And then nothing the whole time I was there. We had some floods. I flooded a car. You know,
You don't like a roller coaster or anything like that, huh?
nah, not anymore. I used to like them, but I get vertigo now, and I'm like, I try to ride the carousel at the mall, and I was all dizzy. And
Skydiving, nothing like that interests you at all?
No.
Okay. Skateboarding?
Skateboarding, I wish I could do. I mean, I fell pretty early on in skateboarding, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. I'm not into that. I feel like I got farmer genes, and we're like, we're regular grounded people.
Okay. All right. Literally grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you had some farmer jeans right now.
Well, yeah, I am rocking the Viore
You got
shorts.
biker shorts, huh?
Hurricane Andrew hit southern Florida, the Florida Everglades, and destroyed a python, a place where they were keeping pythons, and they got loose. It
Jeez.
wreaked havoc, I think, to this day.
That's the reason why pythons are an invasive species.
900 pythons escaped, and it wiped out rabbits, foxes,
Yeah, because they got no predator.
raccoons, possums. And now I think they pay people to
I think it's
collect
I think it's
pythons.
open hunting season for
Yeah.
pythons all year
I
round.
wonder if when that happened though, like in the history of pythons, if they're in school and they go, let me tell you about a time it was great to be alive. And like there's a few pythons that just were like, dude,
It was
the day.
awesome. That was the
Awesome.
roaring 20s.
Yeah, there you
the
go.
rolling early 90s.
No one was bothering us. We were just killing
Dude,
it.
just imagine eating whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Going wherever you want.
Sleep in the middle of the road. You have no predators. Where you want to sleep. Doesn't matter. Sleep wherever you want. You can actually get some sleep. We actually got sleep back then because nothing could come get us.
yeah.
The Great Smog of London, 1952, was so bad that blind people had to help people with sight get home because they need the extra senses just to be able to maneuver their way.
Wow.
I bet they had a real attitude about it too.
I thought it was
Like,
kind of nice.
oh, look who needs help now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think I told you guys this last time, but there's a firm in Abu Dhabi in the UAE that there's a freshwater shortage. So they want to take an iceberg from Antarctica and 20 billion gallon freshwater iceberg and push it to Abu Dhabi.
All the way up to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Do they have the legal right to do that? Can you just go grab an iceberg from Antarctica, or do you need global approval?
I don't know. It talked about how the challenges of getting it there. It didn't mention if it's against the law.
And
I
it's-
support it.
It's big enough that you just want to see what's going on in Antarctica.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like,
Does he like, I'll go.
Everybody's always worried about sea levels rising, and it's like, take the icebergs, put them in the desert, give some people some water.
Uh-huh. And enough of it won't melt all the way. I wonder how long it would take to push it up there. That's quite a
year, I
trip.
think.
A whole year?
I think so, yeah.
Just a guy pushing
It's a boat.
Big
How big is
tugboat.
it?
tugboat.
it was like, what did I just say, 20 billion gallons?
It's like
Maybe
the
take a
sound of,
smaller
is it the
one.
size of like a mountain?
Yeah, I mean, it must be. It must be that big. This is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's like that big. So it's like the size of a few football fields, and then
Yeah,
it's
but that's
like,
a city bite. It's not like it's. I feel like that's a waste because you're going to get it there, and you're like, how long will that water last?
every day you get to go grab a little handful from it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would think you got to dig a lake and push that thing in there.
I think so.
You could throw a golf ball over that thing a couple of times, couldn't you?
Mm.
But it's just going to waste in Antarctica, right? Just go grab it.
Yeah.
Let's go get it.
I think Nate joked last time that by the time it got there, it would just be like a little cube of ice.
Yeah.
Just put in your drink and that was refreshing.
And you go, yeah.
Well, what happened? We want to talk about what happened this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
With the weather
hear about
stuff? Yeah.
Well, I guess we really maybe set it up more than we had.
so.
There was just a crazy storm
Yeah. We were in
last night.
Saginaw, Michigan, and then Milwaukee, and then St. Paul, Minnesota for the last 2 nights.
And so we were in. So last night, there was just a crazy storm that went through Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minneapolis area, Twin Cities area, and yeah, I didn't. It was in the news.
Oh,
there.
yeah. There was tons of write-ups
wow.
about it. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. So yeah, Sunday storm caused delay of the concert, at the show, because we like all the power, like it was like the power went out when Aaron was on stage. I don't know what happened when you went on stage. When that happened on stage, I was in my bus.
It was a normal show. We were watching golf, and they were talking about the local weather in St. Paul. And we were like, "Oh, there's a storm coming." But you figure we're in an arena, we're gonna be fine. We're indoors. It's thundering, it's raining, but we're inside, right? And then the show's going normally. I walk on stage, immediately the lights all flicker, but they come back to normal. And then I'm like, all right, I keep going. And then about a minute into my set, every light in the arena comes on. Completely. It was like, I don't know what's happening. And you don't realize how many lights were off until they're all back on. And you're like, oh, it's a completely different. So I'm looking around, I'm like, am I supposed to leave? Is there an emergency happening? I have no idea what's going on. I see Joe Zimmerman and Lachlan off the side of the stage, and they're both giving me a thumbs up. So I thought at the moment they had some authority they had zero authority. They were just going, you're doing great. But I thought, okay, I'll keep going. So I finished my set in broad daylight in the arena, commented on it a little bit. A lot of thunder, a little bit of the mic cutting in and out or whatever. And then as soon as I got off stage, I was walking down the steps, announcement comes on and says that there's a weather delay. We have to postpone the show. But I don't know what was happening backstage while I was doing that. Like, what discussions were happening? Was it just like
I mean, it was like something fried the electric board or the emergency lights, and it was like that kind of thing. Like where it was like that article. I think I don't know if I even realized at the time, but there was like 2.5 inches of rain fell. Like it was insane. Aaron Weber, the 5th.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Star Tribune.
Yeah.
They got to hold out that. So that there's a shot.
Yeah, we had to put that up.
Sorry, folks. The show will resume shortly.
Oh, folks.
Yeah, folks. Yeah. So it just about an hour, and it was like we thought it'd be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then it just kept. Everybody. Hey, shout out to all the people there because everybody handled it unbelievably well.
They were having fun with it. They were doing the wave at one point.
Yeah.
No rioting, looting.
No, they were doing the
People kept
in
emailing
20 minutes.
Aaron looted a little.
Yeah.
But
people kept emailing saying Aaron sucked the energy out of the room. I'm like, I get it, man.
it was crazy. It's like, and then to go do a show too, where it's like they had to turn the lights off, but then there's one section that the emergency lights stayed on. They couldn't get them off because those were fried from whatever. It was the lightning and thunder. It was just an insane storm that came through, and it started hitting when Lachlan was on stage, Lachlan Patterson, and then it just when Aaron, like it's funny because I don't think I really noticed it, and then maybe I came back. And I was like seeing when you're up there, I'm like, what's going on?
Why are the
lights on?
I asked for it. Get those lights up. I want to see the people.
Yeah. Where'd you start throwing the ball?
That was during the delay. We were all just
okay,
kind of
yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
And people would recognize me and
Yeah.
talk. It was not during the show.
Yeah.
Let's get it started.
Yeah,
You could be like the ball guy. That's what you do now.
Yeah.
I've become the ball guy, unfortunately. I'd like a different name for it. But
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ball boy.
Yeah, it ended up being like everybody handled it very well, and everybody's so nice, and ended up being, we ended up having a great show and all this, and we just went through the phases. Went through it was like, I always picture like it's like they're trying to get the electrical stuff all working. It's like one guy that's like working on it. It's like. He's doing like his best, but like we don't have contact. It's like
course.
no one. You don't even. It's just such a big thing, and it was like but I mean they.
So we were just waiting back there for clearance from the arena to get the show started. And then the rest of the show was great. It was kind of fun because everybody's been through something. It was kind of like a fun moment. And then Julian was so great. He had to go up
Julian killed it.
restart the show after a 30-minute, all the momentum dead, obviously. And then he had to go up and he did a great job rehosting
He
it.
brought up the guy. So the guy had sunglasses on, and then
A guy in the crowd.
crowd had sunglasses on earlier in the show. So he's, why do you have sunglasses on? So then Julian very funnily goes, dude, it's great that you brought sunglasses because now it's a bright show.
He's like, yeah, I want to apologize. You're the only guy who came prepared. And
Yeah.
it's like, it just tied in perfectly.
And did you hear who that guy was?
That was the lead singer of REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the front row,
Yeah.
nobody recognized him.
Wow.
He's on the Jumbotron multiple times. Isn't that crazy?
I think they did then when they saw him in the jump. Like people.
You think the crowd recognized him?
not in a big cheer. I mean, no one, just the context of it, no one really did it. But what's funny is Julian went and talked to him because Julian is a giant music fan and all this. There's no reason you're going to think that's the lead singer of REO Speedwagon in the front row. But he was, he was awesome. Like he put the sunglasses on, he gave a big thumbs up, and like it was. And then, I mean, if Julian would have known that, Julian would have wore this guy down with questions.
Right.
So,
Oh, yeah.
but Julian killed it, dude. Like, I mean, he, that many people and all this. It was handled very well by the arena, by Julian, by everybody sitting in those seats having to wait around.
Yeah. It's a weird reminder tying it back to weather. Like this is this huge world-class arena. It's the biggest comedy tour in the world. And then Mother Nature can just go, yep, we're taking over.
Put a stop
like
to
it's still in control. The weather is, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'll throw out a few more little facts here. And a raindrop's terminal velocity, 18 miles per hour.
Oh, okay. That's good. If it were any faster, it would start to hurt after a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever ride like a four-wheeler or a motorcycle and it's raining and it starts hitting you, really like, it's like pins
it stings.
stabbing you.
Yeah.
I just saw a thing today. Do you remember hearing that you get less wet if you walk through the rain than if you run?
I have heard that.
Apparently Mythbusters did that, and they confirmed that you're better off walking through the rain than running.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
There's no
tested it.
way if it's like from your car to the house.
But then they went back and did an update years later, and were like, we were actually wrong about that.
Oh,
You
okay.
should run.
See,
should run through
I
the-
love the Mythbusters being wrong. The arrogance of these guys to be like, oh, actually, guys,
Myth-busted.
Yeah, it's like, no, you don't know what you're talking about.
It's like trust your instincts a little bit. Obviously, run if you're in the rain less.
Yeah.
Yeah, like do
less
you even know
amount
what
of
the
time.
reasoning was why people thought that was true?
I don't know. I think you're hitting every raindrop if you're running.
So you'll miss some if you go slower.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The air located around a lightning bolt heats up to 54,000 degrees, 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
Cook something quick then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really
How do
fried
people
up.
even survive that then?
I think a lot of them don't.
I think people do survive.
I think it's just
A dead-on hit from one.
Sometimes, but I don't think very, yeah.
I think it kills you pretty. I mean, you can get like nicked by one,
Yeah.
but I think a dead-on hit will kill you, right?
probably.
54,000 degrees.
It's so fast. I mean, it's just for a second.
I mean, I guess so. But that feels pretty lethal.
You just feel a little toasty.
How do they know how hot it is
You're
on
like,
the
what was
sun?
that?
What was that?
How hot it? What
Doesn't.
Okay.
How hot it is on the sun? The heat index.
There's an equation. There's an
There's
equation.
a formula with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Plato knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're like, it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I'd say it's 10,000 degrees.
It's a man. It's like they wrote this answer for Dusty to be skeptical of it.
Yeah.
The sun's temperature is determined through a combination of theoretical models and observational data.
Yeah. Well,
So no one knows.
everyone should be skeptical of that.
It's spectroscopy.
They get it. They get into it after that.
Yeah, they analyze the electromagnetic radiation emitted by the sun, and then they can determine its effective temperature.
Yeah, but that's that's something that you're not on board with to begin with. You're not going to get on board after you keep reading.
You're stopping at theoretical,
Yeah.
and you go,
You
all
were-
right, nobody knows what this
You're
is.
stopping at the idea of that there even is a sun's temperature. So
But theoretical should have us all going, all right, so you don't know then.
no, I know what you mean.
Right.
I mean, everybody should go, all right, well, you maybe got an idea, but
Right.
you don't know.
Mhm.
You've got a theory.
Yeah.
What is the temperature of the sun?
The temperature of the sun's surface typically measures around 10,000 degrees
Oh,
Fahrenheit.
that's what I said.
Not that bad.
The
No.
core of the sun is going to be about 15 million degrees Celsius, which is 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. So that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets pretty hot.
10,000 to 27
Imagine
million.
the thermometer that it would take to get in there and measure that, you know?
How many paper folds?
Yeah. I mean, that thermometer is heavy duty. I want some stuff built onto that thermometer.
You can tell the temperature outside by counting a cricket's chirps. Count the number of chirps in 14 seconds and then add 40 to get the temperature.
Wow.
Yeah,
Crickets.
I think I've heard that.
That's how they
I said it last
tell
time.
what the sun's core is. They take
Yeah.
some crickets up there.
Yeah.
See, that to me, I mean, that's a way less useful fact than folding paper to the moon. That's the kind of stuff where I'm like, well, what's the point of that?
Well,
No,
I'll
you
listen
outside?
to some crickets.
Yeah, but you're outside. You have no electricity. It all goes
Yeah.
away.
and
There
you
you
go,
go.
man, I'd love to know the exact temperature in Fahrenheit right now.
Yeah.
And then you just listen to a cricket.
Before phones, if you're out working, you're like, just count.
is it too hot to be out here?
Yeah.
And then the cricket goes.
It's ridiculous.
Chirps.
What a waste of time.
Yeah.
What a waste of time.
That's actually you actually solve it. So that's actually a solution. You get to the end of a solution. Yours is just like you say it and you go, "What do you want to do now?" And you go, what?"
okay.
Like that's at least
That's fair.
at least the guy goes, "Well,
I've learned something.
you
I have
learned something. You have something. You're and then you're sitting, eating grapes." Going, oh, what if we folded all the bowls in the world and they reach to the, everybody's like, oh, God. You just come in. Nothing gets done. You want to go. He's like, we got a hole to dig. You go, well, how deep's the hole? If we folded all the core of the earth is,
if the hole got twice as deep every day,
yeah.
how long before we get to the moon?
How far do we get to the other side? And you go,
Yeah.
well, it's not going to get like that if you keep
Just
bringing
sitting
up
there
these
thinking,
hypothetical. All right.
It takes a snowflake 45 minutes to an hour to hit the ground.
Depends on where it starts from. But
Yeah.
Depends on where the ground is.
yeah.
Lightning strikes the Empire State
Why would it
Building.
be that 15 minutes off? Some, I guess, just come
They're
down.
real
higher
high
clouds.
cloud.
Yeah, some just go high.
Maybe it has some
Yeah.
aerodynamic differences.
Or it hits a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lightning strikes the Empire State Building around 25 times a year.
Wow.
Does it hurt people?
No.
The building just absorbs
Takes
it.
it.
It's got a rod up there, right? I wonder if they harness it. You think they can harness that electricity through the rod?
Maybe shoot it back and dim the sun.
You guys know the hottest and coldest place on Earth?
Death Valley. Is it the hottest place?
Dusty?
Hottest place.
Yeah.
Is this counting the heat index?
I think it's Death Valley too, weirdly, because for some reason I think it's Death Valley. And then, the coldest is.
It's got to be
Is
Antarctica.
it two different
yeah.
places?
It is two different places.
Okay.
Coldest place has got to be Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are correct.
Yeah.
Antarctica's coldest. Death Valley's the hottest. It got up to 130 degrees there at one time.
Yeah, it's crazy because Death Valley's here.
I know.
That's what's
You would
crazy.
never think somewhere in the U.S.
It's 110 degrees right there now. 6% humidity. It's a dry.
Maybe some other countries lie about their temperature.
The hottest country in the world is Burkina Faso.
I figured that.
Or maybe other countries are also telling their countries, their people, that they have the hottest place.
All right, is that really something to brag about, though? Do you think so?
Yeah.
I mean, that being said, we were pretty proud of it that it was the United States that we had it.
Yeah, I was excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's
nice.
the country that's the hottest?
Burkina Faso.
Never
Where's
even
that at?
heard of it.
It's located in West Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, we got to give them something.
Yeah, it's hot.
yeah.
It's hot there.
It's a wet heat.
It's a wet heat.
Is it a wet heat, you think?
I have no idea.
It's a wet heat everywhere right now. As long as you have a Netflix account.
If you're in Burkina Faso, watch Dusty Special.
Yeah, please do. I think you're going to enjoy it. I mean, it's, universal appeal.
Yeah, and then Thursday, go watch Leanne Morgan's new show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. Man,
Yeah.
big week for Netflix.
Big week for Netflix.
Yeah.
Big week for Nateland.
Yeah,
With
100%.
I mean,
The Nateland universe.
the Nateland universe.
Yeah.
We got some.
Actually,
Taking
I
over.
watched Happy Gilmore 2, and I'm blanking on his name, but the guy that was on the podcast is in
Martin.
the movie. Yeah, Martin. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
All right. Where are you gonna? I'm in Madison, Wisconsin this weekend. So
Oh, awesome.
This Friday, Saturday, this is Brian Bates speaking. I am in Goshen, Indiana at the Funny Farm Comedy Club.
driving.
It's just easier to drive.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
The last 2 weeks, that's been true. Hattiesburg, Stroop flew into New Orleans and caught a ride with somebody. And Andrew flew into Jackson and rented a car, and I drove it. So it's no easy way, but there's no easy way to get to Goshen either.
You'd have to fly to South Bend or something. It's easier to drive.
Yeah, but even South Bend, it was like layovers and there's nothing easy.
It's easier to drive.
August 17th, I'm at Levity Live in Huntsville, Alabama. I hear they've lowered the price on the food there.
And drinks.
Oh, and drinks. Okay. And August 31st, Zany's in Chicago.
Oh, awesome.
Come out for that 6 o'clock show. You'll be home before dark.
Love it.
At 16 and up, I asked for 13 and up, and they're like, we can't do that, but we'll do
And
16.
they were like, it sounds weird they even asked that.
I asked that for all my shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like-
he goes 16 and down. I go, well, you can't.
Greg Warren encouraged me to do that
Yeah.
because he does a kid show.
Yeah,
And so I'm always
It's
pushing.
great. Just people, families coming out. and watching
Yeah,
it together.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for some reason, they said we're usually 21 and up, but we'll do 16. I don't know what between 13 and 16 matters, but anyway, if you look close to 16, come.
If you
Because you have no ID.
if you can park a
Well,
car,
I guess 16, you have a driver's
if
license.
you can park a car in the parking lot, you can come on in.
Or if you look like you could park a car.
Yeah.
Let's just say they're going to let you in.
I'm going to ask that you be let in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
August 22nd, 23rd, I'm in Lowell, this is Aaron Weber. I'm in Lowell, Arkansas at the Grove Comedy Club, throwing out the first pitch at the minor league baseball game there.
So we get to see it.
That's Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. it's just a little warm up for the real deal.
Do a golf ball.
Yeah.
I might talk to him, see if
Yeah.
I can.
Who's the team?
It's the Northwest Arkansas. They're the Travelers.
Nice.
That's a good name.
It's minor league. Yeah, it's a good one. So come check me out in Lowell, Arkansas.
Okay. All right. Well, a couple of things. Wet Heat's on Netflix right
Yep.
now, so go watch that. And then August 6th, I'm at the Comedy Store in LA. And then I think it's August 6th. It says August 6th on my calendar, but part of me wants to say it's August 5th. But go to my website, dustyslay.com. I'll be at the Comedy Store. It's going to be great. And then let's see. Messed up my calendar here. August 8th, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. August 9th, I'm in Atlanta. So I got 3 dates there for you. August 6th, LA. August 8th, Huntsville. August 9th, Atlanta. It's going to be great.
Big time.
August 5th is what it is. See, on
Yeah,
my
the
calendar,
Comedy
it's 6th, so it is August 5th.
Yep.
Thank you for pulling that up.
All right.
Big things happening.
Big things happening. All right. We love you. Have a great week. See ya.